Hello and welcome back with me, Adam. Joining me back on Star Trek Fleet Command as always. So today's episode, we're going to be talking about the easy way to get Borg probe stuff, using the Vidar in particular. You can probably use other ships, but I wouldn't. To be honest, I'd just use the Vidar if you have the access to it. It's been out for a while now, so if you're obviously quite old to the game, you should definitely have it by now. And if you're new to the game, obviously look out for it in the event store and stuff like that, and try and pick it up whenever you can, because it's a very good ship. So talking about the crew layout, there you go, there's my crew layout. So we've got Pike, Monroe and Chen. You can use another crew to start with if you really want to. You can use the Borg crew itself. So start with 7 of 11, then you want 8 of 11 and 9 of 11. If you can take out 8 of 11 and throw in 5 of 11 if you want to. But the starting one, 7, 8, and 9. Alternatively, you can just use this crew, which pretty much everyone should have, or at least nearly have. Try and use this crew. Try and get them maxed out if you can. But again, they work at pretty much any level. And then the easy way to go about this, I find, just because of time-wise, if you are pressed for time, the best way to do this would be to go to this system right here, Quarter Gamma, level 33, and start hitting level 33 ships. The reason you want to hit these is because you get, obviously, one, you get the most from them, so the reward is pretty good, which means you're not there for a huge amount of time. They are relatively hard to hit though, so just bear that in mind. That's why you need probably a Vidar to take them down, because they are relatively hard to hit. So these are the best ones. If you are trying to min-max because you're not maxed level, stuff like that, try and just go around, try and find the ones with the better rewards on them. So 3, 8 in that one, for example. There is some with 4,000 in. You just got to try and find them. So try and min-max it as much as you can. However, if you got a little bit more time on your hands, my advice to you would be to go for one of the level, to start off with, go for level 29s and then level 30s, and then you can work your way up to the level 33s. Just hit the level 30s at most though, up until basically you got your Vidar to at least tier, I would say at least tier 7, 8 or 9, just because it can get quite hard. But yeah, if you start from like level, say tier 7, you can just go to level 33. You won't be able to get that many from them, so you will be able to get more level 30s, obviously, because they're not as strong. But for time consumption wise, it's a lot easier to just hit these, if I'm honest. But if you want to just get as much as you can, go to the lower system until you got a maxed out Vidar, and then you can start working on getting, going to the higher systems to get a full cargo and stuff like that. So that's my advice on them. The other ways to go around maxing out your, obviously, traits for your Vidar, stuff like that, and to get the most probes as possible, is to go into your Galaxy store. And if you scroll across, you want to get this research right here. So Nanoprobe Hunter, get this maxed out to as high as it can possibly be. Like I say, you get a 50% boost to the amount of nanoprobes that get dropped from Borgs, with the Vidar in particular. And if you have, again, you don't need this, but if you have or potentially did unlock or can unlock this, get this Prime research. We got this for free from a couple of arcs ago, I believe, 3 or 4 arcs ago. So we got this for free. So this double rewards for faction credits as well. This is not in particular for the Vidar in terms of the probes themselves. It just allows the rewards for the getting the probes a lot better. So as it says, you get double of everything. So that's pretty handy. Outside of that though, you want to just be looking at your actual ship. The ship's classed as an interceptor, and I've gone to the wrong tab. If you go to combat, ship's classed as an interceptor. So what you want to do is you want to try and focus on the interceptor stuff, as it will directly impact your ship. So focus on getting your interceptor stuff maxed out or to the highest level that you can for your ops level. And then that should definitely help. Everything else you can't really do because these don't really affect it and stuff like that. Not really much else affects other than the actual interceptor stuff, like all of the interceptor weaponry and stuff like that. And then obviously the galaxy tree itself. There is some interceptor stuff, I believe, in here. So, I mean, it's just warp. But you've got the damage stuff as well that you can use to help as well. But they're the main, that's the main one. Nanoprobe Hunter, you definitely need, I would say 100%. Focus on getting the interceptor stuff. Try and get the Vidar if you haven't already got it, as it's incredibly useful. Combat tree and obviously the galaxy tree are the two main places you want to be for them. The event store, where it's not in the moment, but normally it pops in here and you'll be able to see. Oh, there you go. Boom. At perfect timing, in fact. So the event that's currently running, go in here and gain your shards. It costs 100 chests to get 10. So make sure to claim these as much as you can. Get the Vidar as soon as possible, because it's an absolutely really, really good ship. What it allows you to be able to do once you have it, might be able to hear my dog in the background. What it allows you to do once you do have it is allows you to get in access to all of this. Try and get to obviously tier 9 as fast as you can. It does take a while, but just bear with it. Try and get there as fast as you can. And if you do have the Prime research, it costs 8,000 cubes. As you see, charged nano cubes. You do get 600 credits, so that's what I'm grinding at the moment. Federation credits. But you can go back. But obviously, with the actual things, you get 15k cubes for 100k of the nano probe inserts. So just bear that in mind. They're the quickest and easiest ways that I find to get the Vidar, doing the event, and then that's my tips and tricks to getting basically the probes quick and easy. Get in there, get out as soon as you can. Don't spend too long in there because it's incredibly boring to do. It's very monotonous. Other than that, hopefully you've enjoyed this little video. Don't forget once again to subscribe and support the channel in any way possible, shape or form. Hopefully you're enjoying the content that's coming pretty frequently now as well. And I think I will see you next time. Bye bye for now.